What is good, peeps? What is good? What is good? What is poppin'? How are you guys? Leave a comment. Drop a like. Because you feel like to. Anyways, in this video, I want to talk a bit about the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule. What do I mean by this 80-20 rule? What is 80-20? Just look up on the internet. What is 80-20? The law of 80-20, or the principle of 80-20, or the rule of 80-20, or the idea, the concept of 80-20 in marketing or anything, sales, communication. Just look up what the 80-20 is. Because the 80-20, in essence, and in very general broad terms, you put in 20% or 20% of the cause, you get 80% of the effect. Now that can be also reversed too. 80% of the cause is only 20% of the effect. So what do I mean by this 20-80 rule, or 80-20 rule, however you see fit, is it can be applied to anything. Here's another scenario. Are you giving to people? Are you providing 80% of value to people? Are you applying 20% of value to people and getting 80% of the effect? Or are you applying 80% of the value and you're only getting 20% of the effect? Are you providing the right value for the right person? You see what I mean? So it's very relative. If you're talking to someone who has something that you really like, and you're over here trying to do 8% of getting, you're only going to get 20% from him because you're applying 80% of it. Apply 80% of your efforts just to get 20% of him to be like, I guess. But what if you change your mindset where it's just 20% of your effort, you get 80% of the results? And specifically with talking to women, and I've noticed too, because a lot of the time I was doing 80% of the work, pretty much. I was going out there, that's some of it, 20%. Then 20% was actually doing approaches, 20% was actually trying all these different techniques so I can get them to actually want to keep talking to me. And another 20% trying to get their attention. I was doing 80% of the work, which is exhausting. Because I was only getting 20% of the results back from them. But until recently, I tried switching it up. And this works in effect as 80-20 if I have the actual correct mindset. So I thought, what value do I have for myself? What makes me valuable? What makes me me? What makes me the person I would like to be with? Like, what do I actually have to offer on the table? Do you feel you're valuable? Do you feel you have value? And when you find the answer that you do have value for yourself, you respect yourself enough that you know you provide value, you know you have it in your mind that you have what you want. Maybe it's not in fruition yet in the physical world, but you have it in your mind. And when you realize you have value that you can provide to people, then when you go on to do your approaches, they begin to see that you're putting 20% effort to get 80% of the results. You're putting 20% effort to do your approaches and talk to women because you know deep down that you have value to provide. No one can take that away from you. only yourself. So when you realize you have this value and you start doing your approaches, and instead of trying to get, you're like, hey, I have values. And this essence, you're not essentially saying it right in front of her like that, but it's essence, what you're trying to do is, hey, I have value. And I like to extend that value. Here's some value for you. If you want to come with and join me, that'd be lovely. If you don't, well, too bad, it's fine. Have a great rest of your day. Go on to your next approach. Hey, you seem cool. You look hot as shit. But I don't know. You might be crazy. Who knows? But anyways, I feel like you're a very cool person. You got an artistic sense. And I know people who like that stuff. So, you come with and join me, you meet them. As opposed to, oh, you seem really cool. You seem really cool, you should come by sometime. You seem cool. But instead, you have your strong intent, you're comfortable in your masculine energy, you have value, and you can provide value. And because you're so rooted in those elements, that when you approach this, you're only putting 20% effort to get 80% of the results that you want. And please, this is just my ideas and just me rambling and what I think. I'm still going through this journey. I'm still figuring it out. I'm just sharing my thoughts. And I'm just experimenting, and I just want to put this in some kind of content video form, of my experiences and what I think, my perspectives, it can be complete, whatever. Listen to me, don't listen to me. It's just my thoughts, my experiences, and what I'm kind of figuring out, going through, learning, and what I'm feeling at the moment. So that's a bit of an 80-20 rule, 20-80 law, principle, whatever you want to call it. But that is it for today, for this video. If you guys want to see more content, so leave a like. Drop a comment. If you want to see a specific topic, I would love to talk about a topic that you guys would like to hear about, pretty much. So if you have a topic that you want to hear, just let me know. Drop in the comments, and I'll try to get back to you guys. So peace.